our next destination. We've had the best time in Guatemala. Antigua is absolutely beautiful. We've loved it here. We've had a great time as a family, but we're ready to look for something else for a lifestyle choice, because as in living here, we have to be living in the tourist areas. So we're going to go off now on this bus and see what else we can find. So stay tuned for that.
This is the reality of us. We're about to travel another 6 hours into another country. Got all these bags and the only place for them to go is on the cruise. So I have to get them up there now.
Look how small it is.
It is cool.
Whoa. It's in.
It's in. We're on the bus, look.
Oh my god. Cramped.
See you in the next country. We've set off from Antigua to cross the border into El Salvador. Now we've stopped at a service station to get some drinks and food, which is really strange here because there's like a group of people with the boot open playing super loud music and they're all just drinking at a service station. I don't know if you can see behind me, it's just over here. What a weird thing to do at a service station. Get drunk, have a party, and then get back in your car and drive on a dual carriageway. I don't know if that's normal here, but they're making it look normal. We've got some drinks and some food and some snack. It's not that cheap because we're at a service station. But we've got a feeling that this is going to be a long day of travelling. Let's see how it goes.
Amigo?
I don't have anything. No dinero. No, mira. Dinero, lo siento.
Ah, no te quiero. Amor. Te quiero, mi amor.
No amor.
Mira, mi amor. Mira.
No dinero. Oh, amigo. Okay. See, yeah, let's go.
We've now been dropped off in an office in San Salvador. Oh, Santa Ana, Joe says. Do you want to come in? We've been dropped off in an office at Santa Ana.
Hola.
The last bus drivers just paid this guy to get us a shuttle to La Liberty, or whatever it's called.
Playa La Flores in La Libertad.
But he's just informed us that it's going to El Tunco, which is way out of the way. So we're asking whether we can get to our accommodation, whether he can stop off at our accommodation before we go to El Tunco.
We wanted to drop us on route if possible, and he's just on the phone now trying to organise that, so fingers crossed. That'll work out. It's dark, but we're not there.
It's pitch black outside. We've been travelling since 10 o'clock this morning. It is now 7:15, and it was supposed to be 6 hours through into the accommodation. We had a nightmare, but I am not even going to go into that right now. That is for another day.
Yeah.
But it's completely put me off travelling, to be fair. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Resilience then.
One bit of positive news. Look at the picture on the wall. Oh, yes.
What is it? Surfing. Tilly actually did a painting just like that. She manifested it. And she's got slime, so she's happy. And it's quite humid here, but we're just waiting for the bus to come now. We've got all of our suitcases. So much luggage on these tiny chicken buses, but we haven't eaten. We're still here. We're still doing it. I'm surprised we're still here after today, to be honest. I actually feel quite lucky in life that we're actually here at this office. So count our lucky stars we get to the accommodation. Can't get any much worse. Okay, so they've turned up with a car, which means now we can't fit all of our suitcases in the boot. they're also picking up one more person. So we're having an absolute nightmare. So they've got to pick one more person up and get her luggage in as well. Joe's having to sit with a suitcase on his knee in the car.
As well.
And me and Tilly have to put our bags on our knees in the back of the car to pick this woman up. It was supposed to be a bus. It was supposed to be £35 each from the hostel at Antigua to La Libertad, crossing the border and getting there on a bus. And that has not been the case. This is definitely the worst trip so far. And everyone's just a bit like, has no idea what the hell's going on. And there's always like a debate about money as well every time you come to the next person to hand over the car. It's like backhand deals everywhere. Here it is. We've got an hour and a half, but he said depending on traffic it could be longer. Great.
And my knee's bust.
Oh yeah, Joe's broke his knee down the volcano.
That's my door shut in if I can.
There he is.
I've had worse.
Oh, he's still smiling. Let's go. It's boiling.
But I want to break free.
That's a
I
tune.
thought I'm flying the after to smoke something.
He sounds like Borat, doesn't he?
He's so happy.
So happy.
It's so nice to see people happy.
Yeah, this guy's the happiest I've met so far.
Tu sole più bello di te, oh sole mio. Tu sole più bello di te, oh sole mio.
We've just arrived. Literally, the windows in the car wouldn't shut properly and half the roof was hanging off. So we've been windswept and it was boiling hot. But we're here now and it is now just past 9 o'clock at night. Tilly's about to go in the pool because she's boiling hot. But we've arrived. We set off at 10 o'clock in the morning and we are now here at 9 o'clock at night. So it's taken us nearly 12 hours to actually get over here. The guy in the taxi was the funniest man on earth. Like, I've never met such a guy. He was singing. He was having a blast with Joe, Joe's best friend. He was calling me, what was he calling me? Sugar Mama. Can he date Sugar Mama? I wouldn't even date this at the minute. Like, sweaty mess at the minute. Absolutely not. But we're here, onwards and upwards. El Salvador, here we come. Hoping that the beach is luxurious and we're going to have a good time.
It's not clear.
Good activities. Good fun.
I don't think it's clear.
And that's that. So, see you in the morning for some good times.
Okay, we've finally got our heads around how to tell you the absolute nightmare that we had crossing the border from Guatemala into El Salvador. Probably the worst day we've had on this journey so far, no? Yeah.
I've never feared for my life as much as that day, I'll be honest. Go ahead.
So, we were in Guatemala and we knew we needed to get into El Salvador, so we booked a bus that was going to take us from Antigua to Santa Ana in El Salvador, right? All well and good. We booked the bus.
We're on the bus.
We got on the bus, we put all our luggage on the bus, we picked all the other passengers up. It was a long journey anyway, there was a lot of waiting around and then service station stops, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we got to the El Salvadorian border and they said to us, can we see your passports? And we said, of course. We handed over our passports. And we had them for a while and like all the rest of the queues were going down and we were still stood there like, what's going on here? So you walk into a room and it's frosted glass. You can't see the guy.
Like a strip at the bottom like this, and you just hand your passports in. And the first thing I said to Joe was, "Why is that glass frosted?" Didn't I?
Yeah.
I was like, "We don't have that in the UK. It's rigid."
So normally, when you hand over your passport, they need to be able to see your face. Maybe they could see our face, and we just couldn't see theirs. I don't know, but it was dodgy from the offset. Anyway, we walked into this room. We gave our passports over. We didn't get them back for ages until the point where the guy put his like head under the glass and was like, you have no stamps in your passport to say that you've entered Guatemala. You've only got exit stamps from Belize. Now, he didn't say it in the words that I've just said it, because I've just told you in English. He said it in broken, yeah, he said it in, what do you call it, Spanglish.
Spanglish. So this, can you imagine someone talking Spanish? We're trying to understand what he's saying. We're stood in the middle of everyone. All the travellers have got back on the bus, waiting for us in like 30-degree heat.
Yeah, no aircon in the van, in the bus. Right, so we're doing this. And I'm saying, what do you mean there's no stamps in our passport? We watched the person stamp the passport. We didn't check the stamp. We just watched them stamp it.
So she probably didn't even
stamp it. So she probably didn't stamp it.
Probably
we're thinking they just went through the motion, gave us the passport back, and we just walked out of there. Right? So this guy says, like, you've got no stamp. And I say, so what do we do now? And he says, you go back to Belize. We're on the El Salvadorian border, thousands of miles from the Belize border, and he's telling us we've got to go all the way back. So we're like, what on earth? So I'm literally begging this guy, like, please, we're a family.
Praying.
Just stamp the passports and let us in. It's no big deal.
Tilly, we started getting really stressed because Joe's saying this and we had to beg, and I mean beg. And he went back to the immigration man and the man was saying, no, back to Belize. And he was shouting. So then it was making us pressure. Then there was the bus driver coming in saying, like, are we going? Like, we need to get on. There's people boiling. There's people asking for currency and money outside because they haven't got a lot of money. Like, the whole thing was so stressful.
It was a pressure cooker.
And do you know what happened? Tilly stood in the middle and she took over. Like, she stood in front of me in the queue and looked through the hole and she was asking please, and she was like back. She was telling you, wasn't she, what they were saying?
Yeah, she
completely mitigated the whole thing.
She could understand the guy's Spanish, and she was turning around and like translating to us. It was so weird, but
she took over.
She literally, like, she could see us getting more and more pressure, and she was like, "Guys, it's fine, we'll be okay." Anyway, she calmed the whole situation down, and through hard Spanglish negotiations, I managed to haggle a bribe into this immigration officer, which is crazy. So he was telling me, if you want to cross into El Salvador today, you need to pay us $150 each. And I was saying, no way. We don't have much money.
We didn't have that much.
So anyway, I managed to haggle it down, and I ended up giving this guy $100 to backdate the stamp.
But he told us there was a security camera just above, and he told us that we had to turn away from the camera, put the dollars forwarded into the passport, and then hand the passport through with the money in it. So we had to do that. And to be fair, it wasn't a high price. We paid, how much was it?
$100.
We paid $100 for all three of us in the passport. Obviously, he's not meant to do that. And then he stamped our passport for us. But it was the most stressful situation. That was like an hour later. I'm sure we stood in there for ages.
About an hour and a half. You know, there was other buses coming in as well, like having to wait behind us. The immigration officer was saying, go back to Belize, I need to serve these people. And we were like, oh my God. Anyway, money talks over here, so we got through.
I said straight away to Joe and everybody, we were all quite hyped, adrenaline was pumping. I said, thank the Lord we had dollars on us in cash, because you wouldn't be able to pay on your card, because obviously it's not meant to be done. It's not legit, is it really? Come on. So luckily we had them, and from now on we've learned 2 massive lessons. What's that?
Always check your stamp. Check the date on it and check how many days they're giving you in their country. Do that as soon as they stamp it. Open up your passport, look at it, and if you're not happy, have the discussion there and then.
Always check the stamp, and secondly, always carry currency that you can take throughout, like dollars, especially through Central and South America. Carry, I know people say don't carry cash, but please, because you don't know what situation you're going to find yourself in at a border. This isn't the first border we've had to pay money, but this is the first border that's told us you will not come through if you don't pay us this fee. It could have been worse. We could have been held at ransom. We don't know, but we are out alive. We've made it. It was too stressful to talk about it at the beginning of this video because we're so tired. It took 12 hours to actually get to where we needed to be.
Yeah.
But we have learned 2 key lessons, and we've learned that not everybody's honest.
No.
So that's that.
Learn from us.
We're still smiling though. We're still alive. It's good. I have got a little friend on the beach with me. I think you thought I was lonely, lying here on the beach on my own. He's come to sit next to me. Now, if you can see, we're in El Salvador, okay? And the beach here, look how long it is. Oh, incredible. And it's free. Yes, that's right. We've been to Mexico and it's not free to be there. We've also been to Bacalar and there's jetties and things. But this is the first place we've come to and the coast is free. It's the Pacific as well. Like, it's insane. The waves are great to play in. And it's hotter on the Pacific side than what it was on the Caribbean side at Playa del Carmen and Tulum, which has really surprised us actually. We didn't think it would be warmer in the water. We thought it'd actually be cooler. And it's warm, it's inviting. I've got a friend, he's loving it. He's going now. I think he's thirsty. I've got a bottle of water, I might give him a bit of water. But yeah, all in all, this is amazing. Also, the sun sets here on an evening. So every evening I am coming down here to watch the sun setting at the beach. It feels freer already. Like, it feels like free with families. We're a bit out of the tourist area in El Salvador as well, on the coastline. Oh, I don't think that dog is very well. And there's people building sandcastles and things. It really gives me a community vibe here. There's a couple of people walking up and down the coast with some pots of fruit and things, but they're not bothering you. They just walk past and say, do you want some? If you say no, straight away, they know that that's it. There's no hassling at all. It's just so calm and relaxed. I'm going to come down here and do some yoga for sure. Like, this is free. I'm so happy that this is free.
We in El Salvador, oh yeah. Gracias, no. Yeah, that was a taxi driver coming to try and get us, but we're on the side of the road waiting for a chicken bus to take us into La Libertad so that we can find a surfboard. That is my main mission for today. See what else we can find. I want a new cap, a new vest and some new stuff. Hey, mi familia. Get on this chicken bus. It's only like it's like 25 cents each or something. It's super cheap. I'll update you when I get on it. Got on this little local bus. So good, it was cost 25 cents each. So cheap. So we're going to go see if we can find a surf shop or what else we can find in this little town.
This is the hottest bus we've ever been on. We're stuck getting people on and off this bus constantly. And it must be like 30 odd degrees. Even the people from the shops are saying that it's so hot here. It's not usually this hot. I've never sweated this much, have you? Tilly's trying to keep her head out the window. I've got sand stuck all over me. And Joe's there with his surfboard. He's happy that he's got a surfboard en route. So we're just trying to get back to the accommodation as soon as possible. I don't think I've ever like sweated buckets like I've wet myself in my life. I've never sweated this much. So hot. We're getting a bit of a breeze now going with the windows open. Can't wait to jump in that sea.
Con malapa.
Can I go on me? No. Is it tired?
Yeah. This is the same doggy that keeps finding us all the time. We've called him Marco. We keep feeding him so he keeps finding us. There's so many people on this beach and he's found us out of everyone.
He keeps on barking at some people though. Hello.
That sunset.
Just having a coffee right now, but we've got a fire going. Managed to make another little separate fire and cook some bacon and eggs. Oh, best. And now we're just waiting for this blood moon. Is that what it's called? Solar eclipse? Lunar eclipse, sorry, lunar eclipse. It's out here waiting for the lunar eclipse, and we're going to stay on this beach all night out here in El Salvador.
Maybe.
Well, we are. It's the best. But we've got a fire on even though you don't need it. It's boiling.
And we've got a pet.
Friend, it's gonna go off because there's people walking by.
Aww, he loves us.
We fed him. We've given him water out of a coconut. And he's just the best, isn't he? He's been giving Tilly cuddles on the floor. Oh.
He even goes and protects us. When someone walks past, he gets up and woofs. We don't want to leave him.
Bye.
Don't get my toes in.
My toes are in.
No!
Oh. The moon's coming out a little bit.
Oh. It's not red yet.
And the waves are getting a bit bigger. Pretty cool.
Right, surfing
Pacific
morning.
coast. In El Salvador, having a fire and camping on the beach.
We're gonna have mellows.
Yeah, we're going to have marshmallows.
Let's get one.
Well, now.
Yeah.
Make a marshmallow.
The marshmallow. Oh, beauty. Get her up there.
What? Can I get an egg? That's probably the first time I've ever had that. It's expensive.
we've come out for a nice dinner out together, all wined and dined and dressed up. And the whole of the street of restaurants is completely dead. So we don't know what we're going to do for tea. It's 8 o'clock at night. We have no idea what the hell's going on here. Like, we've gone down a whole street and the whole street of restaurants is shut. So they either just open in the day and they're not, or they're just, I don't know. I'm just assuming, are they ready for tourism here? We're a bit off the main tourist places in El Salvador on the coast. So it's just a strange going on. So we're starving at 8 o'clock at night trying to find a restaurant and they're all shut. So it may have to be a pizza shop. We've just got an Uber here to actually come and have a nice meal. Even like this is a hotel here behind me, but it's just, there's no one here. And it's a Friday night. It's just dead. So I don't know what's going on. Really weird. Jill ordered an Uber, but we found a hotel that is serving food. Thank goodness. And it's got seafood, so I'm happy with that. I've ordered a surf and turf. I hope it's peng. Look, full moon again. Surf and turf in El Salvador. Let's see what this is like.
We've done plenty of surfing and now she's turfing.
Look at this. Oh my god.
That's a beast.
Bookbaggers.
Dinosaur.
Mr. Lobby was an 8 out of 10, I'd say. I think he's just been boiled, ready for me.
It's got a tumour. Look at all of its legs.
Every time I talk about food, she's like, oh, he's got a tumour, or it's got maggots in it, or there's something awful about it.
Look at its legs, turn it upside down.
Look at that, for a lobster.
I
It's
think
like an alien underneath,
I
isn't
think
it?
there's actually meat inside.
There's its tail. I've eaten a lot. I think that's the way it goes. Is that it?
Yeah, obviously. I just ripped off
I've
his
also got
eyeball.
a cat friend. Anyway, 10 out of 10. It was $30 for all of this, and I just can't eat anymore. The steak was so tender, so yummy. I'm stuffed, and I'm so ready for bed after camping last night on that beach. Done. Tilly wants to be off.
I pulled off his eyeball. Facts.
Why would you do such a thing?
I didn't mean to. I was trying to be friendly because it wants to go back to the ocean. So I ripped off his eye.
Every mouthful I've took as well with Tilly here, I've been taking a mouthful, and then she's like, I hope you're aware that that lobster was alive recently, and stuff like this, just to make me feel guilty.
It's
but I
even in
didn't.
my
I
marine
loved
book.
it. Huh?
It's in my marine
I
book.
feel like we're doing an
Lobsters
interview
in-
right now. This is turning weird. Anyway, good days.
I was just going to say that nachos and quesadillas are always good in these Latin American countries. So, for me, it's a must every time.
Nachos.
This is part of our weekly routine. Not even weekly, we do this every few days. We have to go and get to a shop. Look how happy the people are. Yo! The people absolutely love seeing tourists here, it's class. But this is what we have to do, we have to get to the shops, and the only way to get to the shops if we don't have a vehicle is either walk, Uber or bus. So we've set off walking and hopefully a chicken bus will come past and we'll jump on that.
Peace out.
We opted for the walk option and it's only 10 minutes, so that wasn't bad at all. It's a bit tricky going round all the cars on the side of the road and the big massive wagons, but we made it to Super Selectos, where we'll do our shopping, and then how we get back to the accommodation we don't know yet. Sick cars. This is what it looks like in a shop. Like a normal shop, but everything's in dollars and very expensive. Got all our fruit and veg. I'll give you some prices. 3 peppers, 50 cents. A cucumber, 44 cents. Actually pretty cheap. The pineapple, I think that was expensive. Big pineapple, $3.50 that. A lettuce, $1.38. Just some examples. Boom, shopping done. That was massively busy because it's a Saturday, so everywhere's busier on a Saturday. You can just see like the roads are so much busier, there's so many more people here. Still everyone's really friendly, but we've got a full shop. All up there came to $120. And I've ordered an Uber to get back. I didn't fancy trying to carry this onto a chicken bus again because last time they got so stressy with us taking ages to get onto the bus. They like to pick people up and then just set off straight away, rapid, so we'll wait for the Uber. Uber was taking absolutely ages, so I got talking to some friendly local people on the street and they've sorted us out a ride for $3. Hopefully we get to our accommodation. What do you reckon, Em?
I don't know, but it always seems to work out.
Do you mind being in a video?
No, it's okay.
No, you don't mind? This guy looks after us. See you at the accommodation, hopefully. People say when you come to these countries, don't just get in a random car. Anyway, we're sat in a random car. We were waiting outside the shop, the Uber didn't come. It's really busy because it's the weekend. I don't know if that's why we got snarled up, but we got in this guy's car because the people here are just so friendly, and he said he'll take us to the accommodation. So
We're trusting our gut.
yeah, we're going off our instinct. It felt good. We're nearly there. We made it back to the apartment with all the shopping. We didn't get taken into the mountains and dropped off. We didn't get kidnapped, and we're still alive. So that was a great success. Oh, this is so fun. We found a theme park at La Libertad. We got the chicken bus here. Tilly wanted to go on the roller coaster in the big wheel. And we've ticked off both those things. Well done, Tilly, you were brave a little bit.
Hands up as well. What did you think? I feel dizzy.
It was £3 each to get on the Ferris wheel. $3 each, and then $2 each for the roller coaster. A lot of fun.
The big wheel and the Sunset Park.
What do you reckon, Tilly?
This isn't funny. I don't want to do this anymore.
Are you scared?
Look at it. It's so high.
There's no breeze.
You'll be absolutely fine.
No, every time at the top they stop you and make you rock, and you're gonna swing this round. I just know. I might go on that. That makes me feel sick.
You'll be fine. Let's see what it looks like at the top.
I'm literally petrified.
I am meditating through this.
I'm petrified right now. And Mum told me to shut up. Get a good shot of me.
Oh no. We're at the top, guys.
Holy.
Oh no, it's worse going down.
No, it's not.
The sunset's better from our accommodation.
Oh,
From all the way
stopped.
up here.
It's
To have a
stopped.
Look at it, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
but from our accommodation you can see it on the ground. Ah!
Holy moly.
Oh, oh no.
I hate
it's coming down.
Go on
Is this
this.
one girl?
These lot are such girls, man. Look at it, it's amazing.
We get a picture of the top there, guys. Yeah, hurry, get a picture.
I am not moving my phone. my god, I'm absolutely sweating. We have just been to Sunset Park and had the best time ever, but there was no auto buses and it's dark now, so we've been stood waiting for a bus outside. That's what they're called here. Why are you laughing? She's eating pizza and just laughing at me. Yeah, I'm saying it in Spanish, I'm learning. He's laughing at me saying auto buses. Anyway, she's hungry. So we've had to come down, so we waited on the street for a while and there was nothing coming, so it was getting too dark. We looked up the street, there was no street lights, so I said, that's too much. $10. Did they take any less? They just said it's $10 just to get down the road. It was £2 before. It costs $1 usually. I think they know we're gringos. Oh, this is what they call us as gringos anyway. Whites, English. Anyway, I've just said we're going to have to go to a hotel, to a reception, to go and ask them to order us a taxi because we haven't got a taxi. One mistake we made is that we got in a cab with somebody the other day that helped us out with a lift, and he gave us a card with his name and number on it, and we forgot to bring that out tonight. So we need to take that with us next time and remember that. $10. What did they say?
The best you can do is $8.
$8 that's cost us because we left a card at the hotel room. We won't do that again. And they're laughing. Can you hear them?
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
I think they're getting a cut of that as well, if I'm honest.
There's no more buses and we're out at night, so walking's not really an option, so...
There may be a bus. There may be a bus. It's just like a one-way road, so we can't see one, can we? And it's all shut up. It's literally, we're dripping in sweat. It's so hot. Yeah. So anyway, at least we've got transportation home, and hopefully it's safe. I've got a midget bike there. Okay, so this is meant to be an official taxi. It seems like a boy racing.
Silly, we just got these pieces, please.
It was $8 to get this taxi, but I've had to take a picture of the receipt just in case. Picture of the registration just in case. But we got here in one piece anyway. That's all that matters. Really, money doesn't matter as long as we're safe. Tilly's carrying the pizzas. Yeah, we're here now. But that's our cab. I think he's took the exhaust off. Listen. $8. How's everyone feeling?
We're going to walk that so easily. It was basically at the shop that we kept
Joe
walking
said he
to.
can walk it. He was literally dripping 2 seconds ago with the food. Barely breathing. You couldn't walk that. Huh? No way is it going to be too cold. It's going to be amazing. No, we're not.
Oh my god, it gets too cold. You should sit where I'm sleeping.
Did everyone have fun or?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's a bonus. At least we're back in one piece. It's the most dodgy thing I've ever done, but hey ho. That was in the daytime. This was on a night. We're all back in one piece. Hopefully we'll have full bellies and be able to go to sleep. Ready for the next adventure?